No, I didn't cuss a lot in high school. If I remember, maybe a little, but not much. But when I got in the Army, oh, the F word, the B word, you name it, they said it. And I can remember at one point I was marching and the sergeant kept saying the GD word, and I just finally stopped. I just stopped. I stopped marching. Everything went to a halt. This guy's saying, you got a problem? And I said, I do. What's your problem? I said that I told him that I didn't like his cussing. So he pulled me out of line, had me put up my hand, and he took the rifle butt and hit my hand. So I started bleeding. And kept cussing and cussing in front of me, and I wouldn't say a word. So finally, he had me get back in line. So we started marching some more. There wasn't any more cussing. So finally he turned around to me and he said, "Is that good enough for you?" And I said, "Yes." So a couple guys later on told me, that they agreed with me and they admired the fact that I stood up for myself. But this sergeant didn't forgive me for that. A couple nights later, I was in the bathroom and he tried to pick a fight with me. And I wouldn't do it. And he slapped me and he hit me. And I still wouldn't hit him. So he and I were just really on bad terms. I remember got to be real good friends with the cook. Times I had KP, he would always have me as his assistant because he was a redhead. He liked redheads. And I got to make pies with him. He'd give me the easy jobs. I never got the dirty jobs. And when they were doing tear gas, I actually paid somebody to do KP that day, so I didn't go through tear gas. I remember when we did the maneuvers that at night you'd be standing there and guys would climb up a ladder and full pack and everything and rifle, and you'd crawl into the barbed wire and they'd shoot over your head. I know I remember not only crawling under that, but I ran all the way back to the barracks. It's like I'm not stopped for anybody. We did night maneuvers where we actually went into this little village that looked like Vietnam. And I remember them throwing tear gas at us from the top of the hill. And these people ended up catching the hill on fire. We weren't about to help them. And that night a bunch of us broke into where the tear gas was and set up a booby trap. So in the middle of the night, either the lieutenants or sergeants would hit that, and they did. Got a little taste of their own medicine. And I remember at one point, this one sergeant thought he knew where he was going, and we ended up going 10 miles out of our way. He didn't know where he was. We had to march all the way back. A few people collapsed. I came close to collapsing, but we made it okay. We did all right. We all finally graduated. That was great. Glad we graduated.